Drug racers like the ones you see right now are ripping up the roads in Lee County and eluding law enforcement.
NBC2 found out one racing hotspot in Fort Myers. More than 100 cars showed up at the Village Walk Plaza on 6 Mile Cypress. This is just south of Colonial Boulevard last night alone. And NBC2's Jim Spiewak was there and saw the engines revving and tires squealing firsthand. Jim is in the newsroom with what authorities are doing to try to get it under control, because if you're on the road when these guys are racing, it can be dangerous, right, Jim?
Very dangerous. And there's a stretch of 6 Mile Cypress just south of Colonial Boulevard. You can see it right there on your screen. We took a drive earlier today. It's a 2.5 mile long straightaway. There's no traffic lights. It's the perfect spot for racers to let it rip, but law enforcement says that makes for a recipe for disaster.
Heard the racing at least till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
For months, the sound of revving engines and screeching tires has kept Amanda Manuel awake late into the night.
Somebody is going to die out here. People are just careless.
Sunday night is when they meet in the parking lot of this plaza on 6 Mile Cypress, just south of Colonial Boulevard. Last night, our cameras were there. By midnight, we counted more than 100 cars waiting to race.
It's not just fly-by-night. There's an effort put behind it to get everybody together and an effort to communicate.
The Fort Myers Police Department says this is a well-organized group of road racers. YouTube video of a race on the streets of Fort Myers shows speeds in excess of 160 miles per hour.
I think 160 is playing Russian roulette, not only with your life, but with everybody else's lives that's in the vicinity.
Law enforcement says those who participate in road racing look for long stretches of open road without any traffic lights, like this 2.5 mile stretch here on 6 Mile Cypress.
But last night, before the racing could get started, police made an unexpected visit.
They did talk to the group out there. No citations were issued because they didn't see anything. You know, they'd actually have to see them on the road.
And that's the problem. Catching a road racer is slippery business.
We're not looking to turn this into a pursuit type of incident. We're trying to solve the problem before it gets out on the road.
In the meantime, for nearby residents, the quiet night is replaced by the sounds of a racetrack.
I mean, I can be awake for 2-3 hours listening to this, and of course trying to function at work the next day.
Now, a conviction can result in a first-degree misdemeanor, loss of license, and a $5,000 fine. It's also against the law to be a spectator of an illegal race, and law enforcement really depends and relies on all the community to reach out if they know of any of this type of activity going on. We're live in the newsroom. Jim Spiewak, NBC2.
Wow.
Since retired.